There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure.
I always, from a standpoint of success and being successful, it is hard work, and it is keeping at it, not quitting, not giving up. Preparation, reading, studying. If you don't know it, then get to reading, get to studying, and you'll get better, and keep working at it. Don't quit.
All right, next quote. This one's from Will Rogers. Too many people spend the money they earned to buy things that they don't want to impress people that they don't like.
Keeping up with the Joneses. I think that is a simple way to do that. To do things for appearances. If it's something you enjoy, and it's within your means, then go right ahead. But try to keep up with other people. And look, I've talked to people that have done that, and sometimes it has gotten them into financial straits, whether it's living in a community that is above their means or what they drive. Those things will cause you problem. Live your life for you and your family.
A quote from the great photographer David Bailey. To get rich, you have to make money while you're asleep. This sounds like an homage to passive income.
Yeah, it is. Have your money working. Does all your money need to work all the time? I don't think so. But you do need to have money working. You should be getting some type of yield. And, one thing about it is if you have a business, one thing that really determines a business, do you have a real business, is if you can go away and your business keeps going. Meaning it's still generating revenues, which then are profits. So think about that as well.
Tony Robbins quote here. Working because you want to and not because you have to is financial freedom.
Yeah, and you've heard me talk about that in a different way. I call that options in life, having options. I just defined it a little bit different, but that is financial freedom as well, because you have choices. You can keep working because you want to, and if one day you don't want to work, then you can go somewhere else, and you're not having to necessarily work because you need the money. You may work because you want to, or you enjoy it, or you just, you could start your own business. And you're not doing it because you make money. It's just because you want something to do. That's what having money means.
All right, our next financial quote comes from Benjamin Franklin. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship.
Well, there's a number of things I dislike regarding investments, and excessive fees is one of those. A couple of others is like illiquidity and too much risk. I dislike that. But fees can kind of rob you of money if you're not aware of it. And another thing I dislike that can create a leak is taxes. It's something you should plan for as well.
Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, his quote is, financial freedom is mental, emotional, and educational process.
You have to have a mindset to save money. I think emotion could be involved if you've kind of are goal oriented and wanting to achieve that, but you also, emotion the wrong way could part you from that, like buying things for the wrong reason. And I think, look, life is always a learning process. My goodness, you should never stop learning. Self-improvement, advance of knowledge, even in working to, I think your pay defines how much you know, how good are you at what you do. So more knowledge means more money.
Quote from Jim Rohn: if you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse.
Yeah, I really believe that's a solid statement, that if you want to do something, you will find a way. It's like you set your mind to it, you're going to get it done. You're going to achieve it. You're going to get there. Does it guarantee success? A lot of these things that you've actually quoted, you kind of start pulling a lot of these together, then you start defining success there. But you've just got to keep after it.
This next one's from a spouse of a previous person we quoted. Kim Kiyosaki says, if you want to be financially free, you need to become a different person than you are today and let go of whatever has held you back in the past.
Once again, growing, getting better, learning, and eliminate your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes.
Warren Buffett: never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source.
Multiple streams of income. I think, working towards retirement, you should be thinking about how many different sources of income. That's where I talked about earlier in the show, client meeting the other day, and we were talking about their sources of income, and they've got others to turn on, and they have excess income already. But that is how you should think of your money in a way. Think of creating the ability to ladder income, turn on more income over time.
And our final quote comes from Muhammad Yunus: making money is a happiness, and that's a great incentive. Making other people money is a super happiness. Has that been your experience, Gregory?
Yeah, I like helping people. It's a core thing. Giving advice, sharing ideas, strategies that help increase their chance of success. And people being successful are happy people. People that make money, keep money, grow money, they're happy people. The one that, are struggling, paycheck to paycheck, losing money, bad investment choices, too much risk in the wrong way, causes money to go down, creates unhappiness. We like happy people.